Cate Blanchett, an actress whose name is synonymous with cinematic grace and intellectual depth, found herself navigating an unexpected stage, a kitschy haunted maze at Rockefeller Center, hosted by the ever-jovial Jimmy Fallon. While the atmosphere was rife with manufactured screams and exaggerated costumes, the true intrigue lay not in the theatrics, but in the presence of Prince Harry, the former royal who had traded his crown for a California dream. Harry, now a mere prop in Fallon's comedic escapade, appeared adrift, a shadow of the charismatic figure he once was. The juxtaposition of his former regal status and his current role as a sideshow attraction was jarring, a stark reminder of the fleeting nature of fame. As Blanchett, a woman of discerning taste and astute observation, witnessed this spectacle, she couldn't help but ponder the irony of it all. This was not the prince she once glimpsed on the world stage, radiating charm and bearing the weight of history on his shoulders. His attempts to navigate the maze, a desperate scramble for relevance in a world that seemed to have moved on, were a poignant illustration of the fragile grip fame has on even those born into privilege. The picture is kind of funny. Harry is in a sea of fake blood and wearing exaggerated costumes, looking nothing like his usual self. He has lost his royal dignity, his charming prince-like qualities, and even his ability to grab people's attention. He is pushed to the sidelines, having to be a sidekick while famous people like Cate Blanchett and Marcelo Hernandez appear on Fallon's show. This situation shows a lot about Harry's current situation. He is trying hard to stay important, to fit in a world that seems to have left him behind. Lately, he has been on late-night talk shows like Colbert and Fallon, trying hard to get back his fame. However, instead of making him look better, these appearances show how weak he has become. The encounter stirred a sense of empathy in Blanchett, a woman who has herself grappled with the complexities of fame and identity. She understood the desperation that propelled Harry to participate in such an outlandish spectacle, his yearning to find his place in a world that no longer recognized him. There was, however, a poignant truth to be gleaned from this unexpected encounter. The prince, lost in a labyrinth of his own making, was a testament to the universal human struggle for belonging, for meaning in a world that often feels chaotic and indifferent. Blanchett, known for her insightful performances and her willingness to delve into the depths of human emotion, could not help but see beyond the manufactured amusement of the haunted maze. She recognized a shared experience, a reminder that the pursuit of relevance, of finding one's place in the grand tapestry of life, is a journey fraught with both triumph and heartbreak. As she emerged from the maze, the cheap thrills and manufactured scares fading into the background, Blanchett carried with her a newfound appreciation for the complexities of human experience. She had witnessed a prince, once a symbol of power and lineage, now a mere player in a staged spectacle, struggling to find his way in a world that no longer seemed to care. It was a powerful reminder that even the most celebrated figures are not immune to the fickleness of fate, and that the pursuit of relevance, while often fraught with disappointment, is a journey worth taking. At the beginning, Meghan seemed like a humble person who simply wanted to assist others. As I spent more time with her, I started to see that she was pretending to be someone she wasn't. She focused a lot on how others saw her, and would manipulate situations to make herself look like the victim in order to get noticed. Once, we invited them for dinner, and my wife spent the whole day making a delicious vegan potato gratin. Meghan's expression was priceless when she found out it had cream in it. She acted as if we had really upset her. She made a big deal out of it. Once, she questioned my publicist about the charities I support, as if she wanted to imitate or outdo me. It seemed planned and showy, with no genuine compassion or concern. And the way she treats Harry is a whole other story. The man is clearly completely under Meghan's control. He always focuses on making her happy and fulfilling her every desire. The way she belittles him is quite concerning. Dinklage took a moment to think before saying, "I don't really like Meghan Markle these days. I feel like she's only interested in Harry because of his fame and money. She doesn't really care about helping others like she says. She is more focused on creating a personal brand and turning her public image into a brand." The crowd was quiet and surprised after Dinklage's passionate speech, while Kimmel was thrilled. Peter, You really shared your thoughts openly. It's interesting to hear a different perspective on Meghan Markle. Peter Dinklage criticized the ending of Game of Thrones and how Daenerys Targaryen and Jon Snow's stories concluded. During his appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live, Dinklage expressed his disappointment with the final seasons. When Kimmel joked about the writers running out of good ideas after Dinklage's stellar performance in the earlier seasons, Dinklage didn't find it amusing. He suggested that hiring new writers with fresh ideas could have improved the storyline. Dinklage seemed to believe that the original writers had lost interest in the story. Despite Kimmel's attempts to change the subject, he inquired about rumors linking Dinklage and his wife to Meghan Markle. Dinklage appeared uneasy and expressed, "I prefer not to discuss personal matters, if that's all right." Despite this, Kimmel persisted in asking questions to create engaging television content. He encouraged Peter to provide more information, stating, "Peter, let's delve into this. Reports suggest you visited the Sussexes at their California home. Could you share with us what really transpired?" Kimmel pressed on with his inquiries despite Dinklage's reluctance. "Peter, I'm just curious. Reports claim you visited the Sussexes at their California residence. Can you shed some light on that?" Dinklage hesitated before finally responding, "Well, my wife and I befriended Meghan a few years back, and we hit it off. At first, Meghan appeared to be very friendly and caring towards others. However, as I got to know her better, it became clear that she was not being genuine. She was overly concerned with her image and often twisted situations to portray herself as the victim to gain attention." It all started when Meghan's much-hyped lifestyle series, With Love, Meghan, dropped its trailer in January. Critics instantly roasted her for being tone-deaf and self-absorbed. But the real bombshell came when viewers noticed the show's uncanny resemblance to Pamela Anderson's cozy cooking series, Pamela's Cooking with Love. The titles? Nearly identical. The visuals? Suspiciously familiar. The dialogue? A straight-up carbon copy. Cue the internet chaos. "Oh hell no," wrote one fan. Meghan's stealing Pam's vibe. But wait, it gets messy, eh? Behind the scenes, Netflix is in meltdown mode. Insiders revealed Meghan allegedly ordered her creative team to copy elements from Pamela's show during reshoots last year, and never told Netflix executives about the overlap. Instead, she reportedly pitched With Love as a fresh concept to lure subscribers. When execs discovered the truth, panic ensued. An emergency meeting was called, where Meghan reportedly snapped, calling Pamela a liar, fraud, and attention seeker. The irony? Fans fired back. "Babe, look in the mirror." The fallout is catastrophic. Test screenings of Meghan's show revealed episode 8 is practically a frame-for-frame replica of Pamela's work. Netflix is scrambling to edit it, but the damage is done. CEO Greg Peters has launched an investigation, but trust in Meghan has cratered. Meanwhile, Pamela? She's staying silent, floating above the drama like the queen she is, promoting her show with grace while Meghan's reputation burns. But don't think Pam is passive. Insiders say she's fully aware of Meghan's antics and has mountains of evidence to prove the copying. Netflix execs have already seen it. Side-by-side comparisons showing Meghan's team stole everything from set design to script beats. "It's undeniable," said a source. "This is a career-ending move." As with Love, Meghan gears up for its March 4th release. The feud is set to reignite. Will fans boycott Meghan's show? Will Pamela drop a nuke of evidence? And why does Meghan keep accusing others of the very things she's guilty of? Fraud? Attention seeker? The projection is glaring. One thing's clear, Meghan's desperate bid to conquer the lifestyle genre has backfired spectacularly. Netflix is stuck with a PR nightmare. Pamela's star is rising, and Meghan? She's left scrambling, proving once again that authenticity always wins. So, was this another calculated Megxit-level plot? Or just a hubris-fueled disaster? The tea is still scalding.